हेलो लिसनर्स, दिस इज़ योर आरजे अफशार और हम यहाँ मौजूद हैं आपके लिए एक नए और इंटरेस्टिंग शो के साथ जिसका नाम है कैंपस राउंड अप। और हमारे साथ आज स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं मिस नूर खत्री, जो कि हमारे यहाँ बायो साइंसेस की 6th सेमेस्टर में पढ़ती हैं, अ गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट माशाल्लाह इन द मेकिंग, हु हैज़ बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ द बायो साइंसेस सोसाइटी, हैज़ बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट काउंसिल एंड इज नाउ अ पार्ट ऑफ ज़ैप FM डिजिटल। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नूर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
कैसी हैं आप?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, मैं बिल्कुल ठीक, आप बताएं।
Are you excited for this show, for this first episode of Campus Roundup?
Yes, absolutely. I'm all geared up for this show and yeah, I can't wait to get started.
Okay, so we will start with your prior education. पहले तो आप बताएं कि ज़ैबिस्ट आने से पहले का आपका सफर कैसा था, आपने स्कूलिंग कहाँ से की, कॉलेज कहाँ से किया, उस बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएं.
Okay, so I did my metric from the Habib Girls School, no doubt a wonderful school, and then I went to the US on the Youth Exchange and Study program that is known as the YES programs, sponsored by the US Department of State. I had 1 year of education in Denver South High School, which is a public school in Denver. Then I came back और उसके बाद मैंने एडमिशन लिया बहरिया कॉलेज कराची में, and I did my FSc from there in pre-medical, and then I ended up at Zappist. So I'm doing my biotechnology now, and I am a 6th semester student.
But first tell us about this YES program, Youth Exchange program. इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा गाइड करें.
Alright, so YES program is a program sponsored by the US Department of State for students between age 15 and 18. And it's only for students that are currently enrolled in grade 9th, 10th or 11th, that is their 9-10 metric system, and O-levels for the Cambridge system. And it's an opportunity, it gives you a chance to be in the United States and study over there in their high school, absolutely free of cost. Everything is completely sponsored. They even give you a stipend to live in, and you live with a host family. You represent Pakistan as a cultural ambassador, and you get to study about their culture, the American culture, and in their school, and be a part of so many extracurricular activities, community service things, and it's just a life-changing opportunity.
Okay, so when you joined Zappist, why Zappist first of all?
All right, तो Zappist मुझे initially join करना नहीं था. I had planned on doing my MBBS. For most of the people जो pre-medical करते हैं उनको बाद में MBBS करना होता है, but unfortunately I couldn't get into MBBS. तो I decided कि अच्छा सही है, मैं biology और medical से related ही कोई field करूँगी, but like not BDS or not one of those mainstream things. I found out कि Zappist में spring admissions हो रहे हैं for biosciences and biotechnology. उसके साथ साथ ज़ियाउद्दीन में भी admissions हो रहे थे for biomedical engineering. So these two were on my list, and then I got admission in both. But ये है कि Zappist was more convenient to me in terms of it's closer to my house.
Okay.
And I've heard a lot of good things. My siblings have been passed out from here from different programs. So it's like, okay, let's go to Zappist.
Okay, so when you came to Zappist in biotechnology, so Zappist की facilities, इनकी labs, इनके जितने भी equipments है, do you think they are up to the mark since now you're starting your final year project, ना?
Right. So Zappist no doubt has a lot of great labs. Like for biotechnology and biosciences के students, we have 3 labs. One of the labs is a general lab, जो chemistry lab आप उसको कह सकते हैं. One of those is a specialized microbiology lab, and one is a plant tissue culture lab. उसके अलावा हमारे पास काफ़ी जदीद टेक्नोलॉजी वाले हमारे पास क्या कहते हैं उसको, you have the machinery over here, and you have some of those instruments that you use for very advanced studies, but obviously we don't have everything over here due to the lack of space as well, you can say, and also because everything is so costly कि वो पूरे कराची में शायद एक ही किसी lab में मौजूद होंगी. But besides that, yeah, we have a lot of guidance as well as freedom to use all the equipment whenever we need for our projects. Talking about my final year project, so I don't know which equipments I will be using as of yet, because इसकी methodology वगैरह तो design करना बाकी है. But as of now I feel like कि हाँ चीज़ें हैं. I mean, it's up to the mark. It's not bad. It's not excellent, but yeah, I'm satisfied.
So tell us about your final year project. आप किस चीज़ पे काम कर रही हैं? Is it research based या what are you guys up to?
Alright, so final year project जो होता है biosciences and biotechnology students का, उसको हम final year project नहीं, उसको हम research report कहते हैं. So everybody has to do the research. I personally am working on, I'm planning to work on Parkinson's disease. So we're going to be studying the effect of chamomile and saffron through aromatherapy, and then we're going to run clinical trials of patients जिनको ये therapy दी जा रही है, and we're going to see what are the behavioral and the biochemical changes that are happening in our body and how effective this therapy is for Parkinson's disease.
So if you guys are planning on doing clinical trials, तो उसके ethical point of view के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताएं कि are you guys allowed या किस तरह परमिशन मिलेगी, ज़ैबिस इस मामले में क्या हेल्प कर रही है आपकी, क्योंकि नई इजाज़त मिलती है ना अक्सर, देर you guys are not allowed. एनिमल टेस्टिंग का फिर भी होता है, बट क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स ऑन ह्यूमन बींग्स, क्योंकि पार्किंसन जाहिर सी बात है इट विल बी रिलेटेड टू पेशेंट्स ना, सो उसके लिए आप लोगों को कैसे एक्सेस मिली है?
So you're absolutely right. I think you've done your research related to some biological and biochemistry के projects. Clinical trials करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. You first have to get permission from your university whether you are allowed to carry out this project or not. उसके बाद आपको जो है जहाँ पे पार्किंसन डिजीज के आपको पेशेंट्स ऐसे कहीं पे भी नहीं मिल जाएंगे. देयर हॉस्पिटल्स ओनली वे यू कैन फाइंड दोस पेशेंट्स. आपको हॉस्पिटल से भी कंसेंट लेना पड़ता है, उसके बाद आपको पेशेंट से कंसेंट लेना पड़ता है whether they are willing to be part of the study or not. Luckily, one of my supervisors, Dr. Syed, she has linked us up with JPMC. Jinnah काफ़ी famous है in Karachi, so I'm sure everybody knows. All of your listeners would know कि Jinnah is a great hospital and they have a medical school as well. So they are carrying out these trials, and I would be going learning there and helping them carry out the trials. Once that is done, obviously we can request for some samples already collected, and then we're going to do the biochemical analysis on the parameters. The parameters are obviously yet to be decided because it's very precise. बहुत detail में आपको देखना पड़ता है, आपको देखना पड़ता है कि repetition ना हो रही हो ना, because obviously there's no point of making a research report जहाँ पे आप repeat कर रहे हो. Repeating is not your considered as a final year research report. So this is the direction that we think we are going to be proceeding in. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, as of now, everything is pretty vague. Everything has not been finalized. It's not on paper yet. But I'm pretty positive that this idea is going to work out, and obviously we're going to get to learn something new. Moreover, that the teacher that I'm working with, she specializes in neuropharmacology, so that's really on her domain. Also, I've always wanted to be a neurosurgeon. अगर मेरा MBBS में admission होता तो मैं specialization neurology में करती या neurosurgery में करती, तो that seems like a great opportunity to actually fulfill part of my dream. Whenever we're young हम सोचते हैं कि हाँ भाई हमने बड़े होके ये बनना है, so that is very similar to that. So let's hope for the best. Once I start going there, so then I'll know कि हाँ भाई किस direction में I'm proceeding.
So why Parkinson's? Is this an area which is not yet explored enough in Pakistan, या आपको लगता है कि इसमें और बेहतरी आ सकती है, या मिसाइका ने इसके ऊपर आपको कहा था कि आप Parkinson's को चूज करें? And also for the general public जिनको नहीं पता, what is Parkinson's disease?
Alright, so Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder. उसमें होता ही है कि आपकी बॉडी में कुछ uncontrolled motor movements शुरू हो जाती हैं. Usually it happens in your older age. जैसे जैसे आपका brain cells die होना शुरू हो जाते हैं, तो they start killing their related associated adjacent cells, आप उसको कहते हैं, वो die होना शुरू हो जाते हैं, and then some of the body functions are not controlled. ठीक है, अब मैं बिल्कुल ही साइंटिफिक टर्म्स में नहीं जाऊंगी because obviously you wouldn't understand that. The general public will not understand that, but there are certain receptors and there are certain hormones that have a great part to play, and on certain binding sites. So I'm not going to go into those details, but it's very complicated and it has not been completely discovered yet. We know the cause, where it is happening. We don't really know why it is happening, and we don't even know the cure of it. तो ये पूरी दुनिया में इसके ऊपर काम चल रहा है. पाकिस्तान में बहुत कम काम हुआ है इसके ऊपर, तो obviously it's a great opportunity for me to explore things. Obviously I'll once I do my research I'll get to something. And moreover, this was one of the trials that was happening, so it was better to link up rather than starting the process all over, because ये सारी permissions लेने में आपको 3-4 साल लग जाते हैं, and 3-4 साल तक मैं अपनी डिग्री तो नहीं डिले करूँगी. I gotta graduate on time, so this is one of the reasons that I have chosen Parkinson's disease. उसके अलावा अब ये तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी कि we will be able to find a cure, but obviously it will be a step up in whatever knowledge we have worldwide on Parkinson's disease and possible methods of its treatment.
Okay, so that is enough, I guess, about the educational aspect of Zabist. We will now continue and move on to the extracurriculars. आपके जितने भी council या societies या जहाँ जहाँ की आपकी activities हैं उस पर बात करेंगे. But before we will move on to a short break.